You know.
Oh, all righto. I put the stairs in 1989 after 2.5 years waiting for a minister of mines to give me permission to take people underground. The law states you can't go underground unless you're 18.
That's right.
So I have exemptions from the law. And when the insurance was too high, I had to close in 2004 and I reopened last year.
We were here when you were reopening and when Karen did the signs for you.
Oh, right.
Actually, that's how I knew about what you were really doing. And we haven't been down, but I can't walk down, you see.
Yeah.
It's impossible for me to go down those steps. So we wait for you to get the stairs in.
Yeah. Well, it's just that I need a hand to put the tunnel in to get to the lift.
How long have you actually been here for?
72.
72.
Christmas 72 I came here as a driller.
Yes.
So I used to sink shafts for everybody, so I sort of know the area fairly well. And I know the people well that were here in those days.
So you know old Nudie, who has the drilling rig.
Which one?
Nudie?
I didn't know he had a drilling rig. You mean up the end of this hill?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nudie's Paradise.
Bit of a character.
Yeah, I mean, because I've been here so long, I know all the areas. Doesn't mean to say I know where there's any opal.
No, of course, that's the trouble, isn't it?
You really need to prospect. You have to have a prospecting rig for 150,000, otherwise don't even bother.
I don't know what you do, because there's Warwick, for example. Warwick and Margie, who spent I don't know how many years on a claim, and they really didn't make any money at all.
No.
And they bought Bluey's Motel. He happened to, by chance, get that wonderful job with the mines department.
Yeah, so he's got money all the time.
Yeah, and it's luck, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Some people are lucky.
He has a wife. I try to run this on my own. It needs 2 people.
It's too hard.
I mean, if they wanted me to take them down, I've got to lock up. I've got to throw people out. I can't do it. And because it's school holidays, there might be a few people around, but there's been no one. The floods cut everyone off for 2 months.
That's right.
And I still bought food on credit.
Yeah.
I didn't have any money to buy food.
Very difficult.
And I went to Centrelink 23 times in the last 3 years and I won't give me anything. And I have no assets. My wife has 500,000 or 600,000. She's taken everything and gone. And I mean, what do you do? I've got no idea what you do.
Very difficult. An old miner, and things haven't been kind, perhaps you'd say.
Well.
But on the other hand, you see, it's a wonderful vista as you go out there and see what you've got.
Yeah.
If only you could get the people. That's what this is a little bit about. Yeah. Why don't we just walk through the door? And is there anything that you'd like to perhaps point out to us while we're out here, Stephen?
It's an underground tour with a DVD and the fossicking outside for the kids or anybody.
Yeah.
And it's all the stuff that I've mined since I got here in the 70s.
Over the years.
Yeah.
But it's nice and colourful and it's different.
Yeah.
It's not the
it's
opal.
on the fields and
It's not the opal jewellery shop
no.
in town.
No.
And that's why I was scratching the surface to do something a bit different. Thank you so much. What have you got on the DVD?
The one I use at the moment is made by a Canadian company and it shows dinosaurs as well as everything else. It shows opal cutting, it shows the buyers buying opal, and it talks about the history of opal and the fact that in 50 years' time there probably won't be any more.
That's true, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, of course. Have you got a copy?